Clark, Trump turn heads as Annika puts Belleair in spotlight. The Annika LPGA Tour event featured big names and memorable moments that generated mainstream and social media buzz, starting with WNBA superstar Caitlin Clark's November 12 Pro-Am appearance at Pelican Golf Club that drew large crowds. The excitement built when Kai Trump, the president's 18-year-old granddaughter, used a sponsor's invitation to make her professional debut at the event named for LPGA Hall of Famer Annika Sorenstam to make her professional golf debut. By the time Ling Grant, a 26-year-old Swede who idolized Sorenstam as a child, hoisted the championship trophy on November 16, the 2025 Annika had fulfilled organizers' goals. Deliver a world-class women's golf tournament with attractions including free admission for military members and first responders, charitable endeavors, a women's leadership summit, and junior golf clinics. It's been an amazing week. I'm a little sad it's coming to an end, Sorenstam told Tampa Bay newspapers on November 15, during a break from conducting clinics for more than 40 young girls from the First Tee of Clearwater Junior Golf Program. But we have a great leaderboard. We've had a lot of good play, and everything has been fantastic. I mean, this place is first class from start to finish. We've been lucky with the weather here, and we've had a lot of great stories to tell. One of those stories was Trump's inclusion. The Jupiter resident, who recently committed to play golf at the University of Miami in the fall, drew the largest gallery during the Pro-Am, where she calmly squished a basket set up on the 10th tee on her first try. During the first two rounds, her sizable crowd was sprinkled with casual but conspicuous bodyguards. By all accounts, Trump was gracious, courteous, and grateful for the opportunity despite shooting an 83 and missing the cut, a fact that wasn't lost on Sorenstam. "I think people think it's just easy to tee it up here," Sorenstam said of the first granddaughter, a social media sensation who recently launched her own clothing line. "I mean, she shot an 83, and the headline was, 'She finished last.' But this is a tough golf course, and she's only 18. She's not even in college yet, and she has aspirations to become a professional. So I'm super proud of her, and she was so thankful. And the response was really good, certainly from her side. Her team said it was one of the greatest experiences she's had. The players are typically the focal point, and that's no different at the Annika. The event featured stars like three-time champion Nelly Korda and 2024 runner-up Charlie Hull vying for one of the tour's largest purses at $3.25 million on an immaculate but challenging Donald Ross-designed course. For attendees, an emphasis has been placed on fan engagement and growing women's sports through the clinics. The Annika Foundation's Inspiration Award, given to former NCAA star Rachel Heck, Clark's second consecutive Pro-Am appearance, and Trump's sponsor invitation. It's all about the more people we can attract to this event in different aspects. Whether it's the Pro-Am, the Women's Summit, the Veterans, said Sorenstam, who a day earlier participated in a Veterans Day ceremony on Folds of Honor Friday, the first LPGA Tour event to host the vet-focused nonprofits program. "These are the people who are coming out and having a good time, and we want everyone to walk away with a great experience, whether it's from the golf or the food, the drinks, the course, the activities. Whatever it is, that's what we strive for." The formula for success sought by Sorenstam, Pelican owners, the Doyle family, and event sponsor Gainbridge appears to be working. According to numbers provided by tournament promoter Outlier, the 2025 Annika enjoyed a huge bump in international media attention over last year, including a 180% increase in media coverage worldwide on November 14 and a 67% jump November 10 to 14 for TV, print, online, radio, and magazine mentions. And while the increase in the tourney's global reach has been impressive, the greater Belleair area has benefited from the event through increased business exposure and community engagement. For us, anytime we can be associated with Pelican Golf Club and the Doyles and the LPGA, we're thrilled for that opportunity, Belleair market co-owner Chris Scott said of supplying food for the media and crew and having a food tent on the course during tournament week. "And Annika Sorenstam has been amazing. She's an awesome human being, and anytime we can be involved with her, we're happy to do it." Julie Champion, who along with Scott owns the Belleair Market, Belleair Cafe, and Belleair Hideaway, agreed. "For them to allow us to put a food tent out here, and to have our iconic Cuban sandwiches be a part of this tournament, just brings so much exposure for us," Champion said. "And it makes us feel kinda cool. Irina Nolasco, owner of Stefanik's South Barber Shop on Indian Rocks Road, which hosted a contingent from the tournament including sponsor invitee Lauren Nguyen, said their interactions have been impactful. Lauren's caddy came in after the wine walk for a haircut, and Ryan comes in all the time. Nolasco said of Ryan Dever, the tournament director for Belleair, "I love how they have all integrated themselves into the community while hosting this great event. The Annika's impact has not been limited to financial gain. The Belleair community has fully embraced the tournament, now in its 6th year, and 3rd with Sorenstam and Gamebridge as partners. Events like the Stroll Belleair Tournament Week Soiree, an unofficial gathering hosted by magazine publisher Clint Jones that drew more than 50 guests in its first year, and the backyard party at Scott McNay's house have become traditions. What started several years ago as a way to feed police officers and first responders working the course has bloomed into a full-scale backyard barbecue, according to McNay, with rotating menus and chefs handing out free food to anyone passing by the house on the corner of Gulfview Drive and Poinsettia Road. It started as a way to give back to the volunteers and the police, and now it's like a part of the event," McNay said as he greeted guests November 16. "Our relationship with the Pelican has been great. Everyone gets along well, and we all appreciate the Doyles putting on this tournament because it provides an opportunity for the Belleair community to come together." Mayor Mike Wilkinson echoed those sentiments. "Having this tournament in Belleair for the past 6 years now has made it a real part of our community," he said, adding the event benefits local businesses, volunteers are abundant, and it gives residents and those from neighboring areas an opportunity to connect with professional sports in a unique way, different from football, hockey, soccer, and baseball. It puts Belleair on the map as a home for professional golf. The Annika